8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Insurance Forum 2022. gentlemen, please welcome our Chairman of Insurance Forum 2022, Mr. Sainthan Satyamoorthy, and our Chairman of Indonesian Life Insurance Association AAJI, Mr. Budi Tampubolon. We would like to invite everyone to please rise for the Indonesian National Anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Please welcome our Chairman of Insurance Forum 2022, Mr. Sainthan Satyamoorthy.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Yang saya hormati Bapak Ogi Prastomiyono, Chief Executive of Non-Bank Financial Institution Supervision, Indonesia Financial Services Authority, Mr. Jonathan Dixon, Secretary General, International Association of Insurance Supervisors, Mr. Yoshihiro Kawai, Chair of the OECD Insurance and Private Pensions Committee, Mr. Yuji Yamashita from the Japan Financial Services Agency, Ms. Elizabeth Kelleher-Dwyer from the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, Mr. Olaf Jones, Deputy Director General and Director of Economics and Finance at Insurance Europe, Bapak Firdaus Jailani, Bapak Budi Tampubolon, Chairman of the Life Insurance Association of Indonesia, AAJI, Supervisory Board of AAJI, Board of Management of AAJI, members of the insurance regulators and associations from Indonesia and around the world who are here today, our distinguished panel of speakers and moderators, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the organizing committee, welcome to the Insurance Forum 2022 in conjunction with the Digital and Risk Management in Insurance Forum, or DRiM, in the beautiful island of Bali. AAJI has organized the DRiM conference since 2018. And after 2 years of being online, we finally have the chance to be back in person here in the wonderful island of Bali. It's great to see everyone and reconnect some of you who I have not seen since 3 years ago at this very location in person at DRiM in 2019. This year is even more special. In conjunction with Indonesia's presidency of the G20, AAJI, as a member of the Global Federation of Insurance Associations, has also the honor to organize the Insurance Forum 2022 in conjunction with this DRiM conference. It is, of course, not easy to organize such an event, and the organizing committee and the AAJI Secretariat have worked tirelessly to ensure that this event runs smoothly and you have an enjoyable 2 days in Bali. I would also like to take this opportunity to say a very special thank you on behalf of the organizing committee to Mr. Olaf Jones and Mr. Hirofumi Kurata from GFIA. Gentlemen, could you please stand up and can we give them a round of applause? Both Olaf and Hirofumi have been instrumental in supporting us and giving us guidance in putting this insurance forum together. The success of this event is as much based on their support as the work of the organizing committee. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors and partners without whom this event would not happen. Our platinum sponsors, AIA, Prudential, Allianz, Manulife, silver sponsors, BRI Life and Indonesia Re, bronze sponsors, Mandiri In Health, Great Eastern Life, AdMedica, and our media partner, Compass. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come through the pandemic, we find ourselves faced with new challenges. I was once told a black swan event is something that happens once in 100 years. But it feels like the black swans are flying in every week or every month in the world today. From rising inflation to interest rate increases at unprecedented levels in many countries, to war and geopolitical tensions across the world, leading to a derailment of the post-pandemic economic recovery that we all hope for. To the global threat of climate change, that is not just changing the risks that we write as insurers, but also changing the demands of our shareholders and our customers for us to be more responsible from an ESG and net zero commitment. The pandemic has changed how governments and those of us in the private sector manage healthcare and its growing costs around the world. And we now live in a world forever changed by the digital acceleration forced upon us by the pandemic, but where we still have not answered the long-standing challenges of financial literacy and inclusion around the world. Insurers as providers of protection, the leading payers for private healthcare in many countries, and institutional investors have a major role to play in addressing these challenges. But this will not be achieved without the support of governments, regulators, and society at large. Throughout these next 1.5 days, you will hear from speakers and panelists from the industry, from regulators, from industry bodies, and academia who will help us make sense of these many challenges. Through this and the networking opportunities throughout this conference, we hope that the insurance industry in Indonesia and around the world will be able to support a strong, inclusive, and sustainable recovery. Thank you very much and enjoy the conference.
Please welcome our Chairman of Indonesian Life Insurance Association, AAJI, Mr. Budi Tampubolon.
Well, thank you to the Panitia Organizing Committee for preparing me the speech draft, but I counted it a bit too long, so I prefer to use mine. Shorter. But thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Semangat pagi, salam sejahtera untuk kita semuanya. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Our distinguished guest, Bapak Ogi Prastomiyono, Chief Executive for Non-Banking Financial Industry from OJK, Indonesian Financial Services Authorities, Pak Iksan, and Bapak Ibu from OJK, Bapak Firdaus Jailani, former Commissioner of OJK, Mr. Jonathan Dixon, Secretary General to the IIS, thank you for coming. Mrs. Elizabeth Kelleher Dwyer, thank you for coming here, from National Association of Insurance Commissioners, Rhode Island, US. Yuji Yamashita-san, from Japan Financial Services Agency, Yoshihiro Kawai-san from OECD, Mr. Olaf Jones from GFIA Insurance Europe, and representatives from different insurance associations overseas. Pak Tatang, the chairman of Indonesian Insurance Council, also chairman of Indonesian Sharia Insurance Association. Thank you for coming, Bapak. And also to the 3 executive directors for insurance associations in Indonesia. They are all here. Pak Togar from Life Association, Pak Bern from General Association, and Pak Erwin from Sharia Association. Bapak Ibu, this shows how the insurance associations, the insurance industries in Indonesia are harmonious. And then to Bapak Ibu, Board of Supervisory and Board of Management of Indonesian Life Insurance Association, Bapak Ibu, ladies and gentlemen, speakers and moderators, Bapak Ibu, Board of Commissioners, Board of Directors, Board of Sharia Supervisory from different insurance companies coming here, thank you very much. And of course, to all the participants of Insurance Forum and Digital and Risk Management event held by AAJI in 2022. Welcome to DRiM, welcome to Insurance Forum, and of course welcome to Bali, Bapak Ibu semuanya. Bapak Ibu, Pak Ogi in particular, this is as mentioned by Pak Sainthan just earlier, this is the 5th time AAJI holds its DRiM event, and the first time back offline after the pandemic this last 2.5 years. And also this is the first time that AAJI, since becoming full member of Global Federation of Insurance Association end of last year, this is the first time we do insurance forum at the international level. Attended by almost 300 attendees from different countries, from different insurance companies, mostly BODs and BOCs. Bapak Ibu semua, 2.5 years of pandemic, what have we seen? We have seen so many bad impacts. Number of people, probably some of them are close to us, impacted by COVID, got COVID, and some of them unfortunately passed away. We also have seen, Bapak Ibu, the economic impacts significantly slowing down, and many people losing their job. And for insurance industry, of course, claims has increased. Yeah. In particular, Bapak Ibu, all the life insurance companies in Indonesia has paid roughly about 650 million US dollars as claims related to COVID-19 on top of the COVID coverage program guaranteed by the government. So as good faith, as a return to the country, to the society, even though pandemic COVID-19 can be categorized as a disaster, but all life insurance companies in Indonesia, and I believe also for general, I believe also for Sharia, have decided to still pay claims related to COVID. Yeah, and the amount from the beginning of COVID until first half of this year, it's roughly 650 million US. But despite all the bad impacts, bad consequences of COVID and the pandemic, there are still some positive impacts that we have seen. Insurance awareness has gone up. Number of total insured persons in Indonesia from the life side has reached almost 74 million people by end of first semester this year, in which 20 million number of individual insurance policies was counted end of first year 2021. And by end of first year 2022, it has reached 21.9 million individual insurance policies, which represents, Bapak Ibu, roughly 10% of increase in terms of individual insurance policy counts. So, very good. On the other hand, total claims and insurance benefit amount paid in the first semester of 2020 has reached roughly 5.6 billion US dollar in one semester. So meaning if divided by 6, roughly 900 to 1 billion US dollar claims and benefit, insurance benefit amount paid every month. Bapak Ibu semua, this shows two things, at least in my view. First, that life insurance industry, together with Syariah and general insurance industries, has done some real contribution to the society and to the country. And second, yet, despite the 21.9 millions of individual insurance policies, there are still about 250 millions of Indonesian people who may need protection, who may need insurance protection and financial planning, and are not yet rich, are not yet served by the insurance industry. So, there is no doubt, Bapak Ibu, that digital is the only direction going forward in order for us to be able to provide insurance protection coverage to as many as possible Indonesian citizens spread out in thousands of islands, coupled with risk management, a very disciplined risk management and good corporate governance. So Bapak Ibu, thank you. Let's give a big applause to Pak Sainthan, to Ibu Hani, and all the organizing committee for arranging this very good, very big event. Thank you, Pak Sainthan, Bu Hani, all the organizing committee, and thank you for the choice of Bali also. Thank you to all the sponsors, without your support, this cannot take place. Thank you to all the participants for coming to this event, and together, let's give our best support for a strong, inclusive, and sustainable recovery going forward. Enjoy the event, Bapak Ibu. Thank you very much.
Please welcome our Chief Executive of Non-Bank Financial Institutions Supervision Indonesia Financial Services Authority, OJK, Mr. Ogi Prastomiyono.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, salam sejahtera, namo buddhaya, salam kebajikan bagi kita semuanya. The Honorable Pak Sainthan Satyamoorthy, Chairman of the Insurance Forum 2022, Pak Budi Tampubolon, Chairman of the Indonesian Life Insurance Association, AAJI, Mr. Don Forgeron, President of Global Federation of Insurance Association and the President and CEO of the Insurance Bureau of Canada, Ms. Michela Kohler, Secretary General of Global Federation of Insurance Association, Director General of the Insurance Europe, Mr. Jonathan Dixon, General Secretary of International Association of Insurance Supervisors, Yoshihiro Kawai-san, Chairman of OECD Insurance and Private Pension Committee, Chairman of Global Asia Insurance Partnership, Advisor to Commissioner in Japan Financial Service Agency, Yuji Yamashita-san, Deputy Commissioner for International Affairs, Japan Financial Service Agency, Ms. Elizabeth Keller, Dwyer, Insurance Division of National Association of Insurance Commissioners, Honorable Speakers, Moderators, Board of Directors, Board of Commissioners, and Senior Management from Insurance Company, member of academic communities, and all participants of today's Insurance Forum. Distinguished speakers and participants, good morning. May peace and prosper be upon us. It is my great pleasure and honor to join you for the opening of the Insurance Forum 2022 in conjunction with Digital and Risk Management Insurance Seminar, DRiM, with the theme Supporting a Strong, Inclusive and Sustainable Recovery. On behalf of the Financial Services Authority, OJK, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Indonesia Life Insurance Association, AAJI, for its initiative and commitment to hold this event with the support of the Global Federation of Insurance Association during the transition from a pandemic period of COVID-19 to post-pandemic period. I'm certain that this event can provide many useful insight to all the participants on how to establish a strong, inclusive, and sustainable recovery from the insurance industry. As Indonesia hosting the G20 presidency this year, I hope this event can also be an opportunity to discuss the priority issues of G20 relating to insurance. Distinguished speakers and participants, since COVID-19 was declared a pandemic, the world has experienced a crisis like never before. The pandemic caused a significant impact on almost all parts of the global economy, and insurance sectors are no exception. However, during this pandemic, insurance sector play an important role as one of social and economic resilient pillars by reducing financial impact through claim payment. Indonesia has successfully survived a downturn and built resilience in its insurance sector. As a result, the total asset commercial insurance shows a positive recovery trend. As of August 2022, amounted to 883.26 trillion rupiah and has been growing by 5% on average for the last 3 years. The growth of total asset is also in line with the growth of premium contribution income. Based on OJK data, as of August 2022, premium contribution income experienced a growth of 2.1 year-on-year, while on the other hand, claim is increasing as well, with growth at 6.7% year-on-year. Moreover, risk-based capital, RBC, for insurance sector is well maintained, with the RBC life insurance at 485.51% and non-life insurance at 310.08%. This number meet the minimum requirement, 120% threshold requirement, which reflect that insurance sector in general has strong ability to withstand various risks that might arise. Those positive trends in insurance sector in Indonesia bring opportunity for insurance sector to expand their businesses, in which the potential market in Indonesia is still wide open. At the end of 2021, the penetration rate of insurance in Indonesia was very low, 1.6%, and expected to increase in the following year as a result of the growth of the productive population. Distinguished speaker and participant, it is undeniable insurance sector, including life insurance sector, still faces several challenges and risks within and outside of the insurance sector, and more broadly across financial services, digitalization, investment management, consumer protection are all on the radar of insurance sector. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, customers are embracing digital interaction more than ever before. And insurance sector is no exception. Consequently, the pandemic has changed the business process of insurance sector toward digitalization. Moreover, digitalization in business not only help insurance company to level up their consumer experience, but also helps them to improve efficiency of their operation. Therefore, OJK encourages the insurance sector to transform its internal business process and its service provision to the customer by optimizing the use of digital tools. Digital tools help insurers and insurance customers to build a hybrid interaction which combines human interaction with easy-to-use digital tools. People and technology combination are beneficial for customers in the form of the convenience to get advice on coverage and policy information, purchase a new product or services, and submit an insurance claim. However, at the same time, we encourage that the insurance sector to take advantage of digitalization while still applying prudential principle and putting the customer protection aspect as its top priority. Furthermore, in relation to investment management, a major cause that affects disruption of insurance companies' ability to fulfill their liabilities is the weakness of governance to support investment function. Based on the statistic, most the assets of insurance company, including those derived from premium paid by policyholders, are invested in various financial instruments which are traded in the capital market. Thus, the value of asset might fluctuate due to the market mechanism at any time. Therefore, on this occasion, I would like to remind key actors in insurance sector about the importance of good corporate governance regarding investment management. In this case, investment committee should be able to play a effective role as part of the internal control to avoid irresponsible and overly aggressive investment strategy. Lately, there are also several issues regarding the quality of service and consumer satisfaction in several life insurance companies. Consequently, those issues might ruin companies' reputation as well public trust in the industry, in the insurance industry. Therefore, consumer protection has an important role to win back consumers' trust in the insurance industry. We are aware that the quality of service and achievement of customer satisfaction are fundamental for the survival of insurance industry. Therefore, it is essential for the insurance industry to maintain customer trust and to be fully committed to provide high-quality services, not only during the marketing or premium collection phase, but also when the customer are in need of assistance while submitting claim payment or complaint to the company. Distinguished speakers and participants, another issue that needs our attention in insurance sector is the implementation of IFRS 17, which is adopted in Indonesia to become the PSAK 74 regarding the insurance contracts. This new standard is an effort to introduce a more consistent, comparable, and transparent measure of accounting for the insurance contract. One of the most significant changes in regulated by PSAK 74 regarding reserve mechanism for insurance company. For instance, the losing contract will have to recognize at the outset. Meanwhile, the non-loss contract will go into liabilities and be amortized every period. Furthermore, the implementation of the PSAK 74 will impact insurance company in many aspects, including accounting, actuarial, and reporting practices, as well as information technology support. From OJK perspective, the implementation of the PSAK 74 has an important role to prevent asymmetric information condition in the insurance market, which obstruct the relevant stakeholders to make a well-informed decision related to the insurance business. In Indonesia, PSAK 74 will be effective on January 1st of 2025. Although insurance companies are permitted to make an early adoption in January 2023, depend on the organization readiness in terms of the human resources and infrastructure. Therefore, OJK encourages insurance companies which are affiliated to the International Insurance Group or joint ventures company to lead the implementation of the IFRS 17 in Indonesia and share their technical knowledge on how to transition properly toward IFRS 17 regime. Distinguished speaker and participant, as I have mentioned before, insurance industry is built on trust and commitment to fulfilling promises to policyholders. A suitable dose of prudential supervision is necessary so that insurance company can grow and sustain in challenging and uncertain period. Therefore, OJK is fully committed to strengthen the 3 layers of supervision in the insurance industry. The first layer is the strengthening of internal business process within the insurance company, especially in regard to the quality of governance as well as the implementation of risk management. Moreover, OJK encouraged insurance companies to optimize the function of internal dispute resolution to minimize reputational risk to the overall industry. The second layer is the strengthening of the supporting professionals in the insurance industry, which include public accountants, actuaries, and appraisers, and industry association like AAJI. Supporting professionals have a significant role to ensure compliance to professional code of ethics. Meanwhile, industry associations are important in providing guidance and assistance to its members, especially in matter-related market discipline and consumer protection. The third layer is the strengthening of OJK itself in terms of regulating, supervising, and at the same time protecting customers in the financial services sector through the implementation of integrated supervision and improve the supervision of distressed insurance company by prioritizing three key behaviors in OJK: proactive, collaborative, and accountable. Distinguished speaker and participant, last but not least, I would like to appreciate AAJI and Global Federation of Insurance Associations, GFIA, for the collaborative effort in organizing this International Insurance Forum 2022. I'm certain that the presentation and discussion throughout this event will provide constructive feedback and insight for insurance industry. As the theme of the G20 presidency of Indonesia, Recover Together, Recover Stronger, I hope that all stakeholders of the insurance industry will be able to build a better collaboration and synergy to establish a sustainable and trusted insurance industry. Let me conclude my speech by wishing you all a very enlightening seminar, and please take your time to enjoy the beauty of Bali. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi 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 Om.
We invite Mr. Sainthan Satyamoorthy, Mr. Budi Tampubolon, and Mr. Ogi Prastomiyono to stand up and take part in our opening ceremony procession. Kindly take the laser pointers in front of you. On the count of 3, please aim your laser pointer to the center icon on the LED screen. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Insurance Forum 2022, supporting a strong, inclusive, and sustainable recovery.